Hi, and welcome to my first episode in my Feeding Frenzy 2 series. I decided that it'd be cool to start a walkthrough of this game. So, if anyone is wondering, Feeding Frenzy 2 is basically and Feeding Frenzy 1, but I will be doing a series on that, but not immediately. As you see in the background, it's basically fish eating other fish, and that's basically what the game is about, survival. So, I will make a new game starting from level 1. And level 1 gives you Boris the butterfly fish. And you basically need to eat smaller fish than you, and as you get larger, you can eat larger fish. So, basically, the mouse is your swimming, and you just run into fish to eat them. But do you see that fish at the bottom left, bottom middle now? That is a predator. Sorry about that. So, predators will eat you if you run into them. Oh, well, coincidentally, I now have grown. So now I can eat these fish. However, once you grow, more predators will arrive. For example, that guy. If I ran into him, he would eat me. That's why I have lives. If you see right there, those are my lives. This isn't a game like Minecraft where there's like endless possibilities, but it's still, I still like to do it. And also, this is the first level, so it'll be pretty easy. But I do believe that Feeding Frenzy 2 is actually easier than the first one. And it's more colorful. Okay, so is it on this side? Yes. On the end of every, well, maybe almost every, I don't remember, every game, you have a diver that will give you more points if you swim in the right direction. And also it tells you how many fish you have eaten. And then it also gives you a fun fact about marine life. Continue. And also, once you get to that bubble, you will now be able to have a new fish. And also, you can dash by clicking the mouse. Like, and also, I believe that the abilities, except for growth, the abilities that you have are not limited to the levels that you're on. For example, you will eventually find out, well, give me a second. Huh, okay, I guess they are limited. Because you're supposed to, well, later in the game, you can suck fish in by right-clicking. But I'm right-clicking and nothing's happening, so apparently you are limited. And this is a game about, like, scores and that kind of stuff, but I don't treat it like that. I treat it about survival. But eventually, on some levels, there will be so many predators that it's hard to, well, it's hard to, hard to avoid them. And sometimes there are levels where there's very few prey that you can have. So, it'll take you, whoa, okay, here's the introduction of the first level where that thing, in this specific level, you will never be able to eat it. Eventually you will be able to, but not on this level. Okay, and now the end of the level. Okay. Okay. Success. Angler Wrangler. Okay, fun fact. I'll give you a few seconds if you want to read that. But you could always pause the video, but I hate where people don't give you enough time to look at something if you want to look at it. Okay, this Feeding Frenzy boost, fill up the Feeding Frenzy meter. Eventually, there are some bubble power-ups that are worth it to eat. I can think of 2 off the top of my head right now, but I don't want to spoil them for when they happen. And some of them, they might, a lot, I should say a lot, but there are still some aspects of a game that were included in Feeding Frenzy 1 that were not included in the second game. But I do like this one because I believe it's more colorful. Yeah, and that's something to watch out for. You can have, like, you can go to the right and run into a predator. That's happens to a million people. Now I can eat these guys and it'll be so easy. Shouldn't say that. If I say it's so easy that I'm gonna get gold. And also, if you see, you can also, you get, the sound you make when you eat something varies by how big they are. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the bonus stages that it's timed. I hate timed stuff, but for this might be the first level that dashing is actually, helpful. Some people might not be, but for me it is, so. For example, you see how the sound that I make when I'm eating these small guys? It would be different if I was eating larger fish. Okay, now that there are only a few fish left, they won't be as plentiful. That one was pretty easy. I usually have a tough time on those ones. Especially the ones towards the end. I almost always fail those. But as far as the levels in this game, they aren't very hard. Oh, as you see now, the fish hasn't changed, but the predators and prey have. For example, the second class prey have changed. Well, the third class has changed to second class, and the third class has changed to another fish. And this is, for example, that's a helpful power-up. But I can think of even more helpful power-ups. Okay, now I can eat. I know that those guys are lionfish. Also, by the way, I want to tell you, right there, that's the meter that shows you how far you are into growing. Just wanted to tell you that. Okay. These levels, they grow up so fast! So I'm guessing it's every level then that you get this extra diver person. Okay, so I was saying is, as far as the levels difficulty, it's not very difficult. I just, for example, let's see here. Also, before I tell you that, this is the, see? That's my curious list. I just got eaten. So, that gives me one level, one life off, but I'm fine. Sometimes they will follow you, like, did you see how that lionfish is straying in my direction? That's... Oh, this might be a level where it introduces a more difficulty, but it's not that hard. Just stay away from the predators and eat the occasional prey that heads towards you. So, back to what I was saying. This is the first level that introduces pearls and clams. Before I finish the level, I'll tell you, these guys are home to these pearls. And if you wait too long, then they'll clamp down, and they will literally kill any fish, no matter how large it is. I've seen a barracuda, a great white shark, you name it, fall into that thing, and it just killed them. However, some of the stuff in there is very good. For example, the black pearl, there's a black pearl in there that I think it gives you an extra life or something. Whoa, that's black, but it closed. Well, that was the black pearl, so I didn't have time to pull. Oh, do you see? Huh, maybe because I didn't reach a certain point in the level that I didn't. Okay, so I believe that I will end the episode here. I am loving doing this, so I will certainly put more. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.